gaidaje ena shude shanabe. That's me singing a Gikuyu song. Ejobaya morewito egiteto gaidaje ena shude shanabe. It's cause I'm cooking meat. Giteto gaidaje ena shude shanobe. Ejobaya morewito egiteto gaidaje ena shude shanobe. I don't know if my pronunciation is right, but I used to sing this song when I was in primary school during the music festivals. Festivals instead of festivals. I'm laughing. Festivals. I gotta create my own happiness, because if you're staying alone and you don't create your own happiness, you'll be bored in the house. It's raining, it's dark. Let me look for a way that this can be visible. Hey, like this it's visible. Eh? At least you can see me. I'm not that daka. You can see me. It's raining profusely. I'm planning on creating my videos. The rain is disturbing me. My road. I wonder. How are you doing, YouTube fam? Hope your day is going on well. It's Biriziki Vlogs over here, who started by singing you a Kikuyu song that I'm not sure if my pronunciation is right or wrong, but that's the rhythm, that's the tone. Yeah, stay tuned, cause each and every day I will be serving you with my videos. I'm praying for good health for you all. I'm praying for strength, eyes that can see that properly, and the energy to be watching me each and every day. Road to 5,000 subscribers. Subscribe, eh? Subscribe. Hey, I'm getting darker and darker. Let me look, I don't know, for a mic, dress up and start this vlog. It's gonna be Q&A, me myself, question and answers, getting to know me better as we cook something that I have been craving for a long time, Bani. Stay tuned. Yep, I'm doing a little bit of cooking oil. It's like I'll be frying these. I'm gonna be frying these. That was such a little bit of cooking oil. As you can see, I'm using this because it can turn it in a nicer way. That almost scrapped me. And if you're joining this, you are so welcome. While cooking, it's gonna be story time. I don't wanna be shouting because the more I shout, the echo, and it's raining, so I don't want the rain to be disturbing us. Mic on, check, 1 2 1 2. So there's some of the things that I wanna be addressing while cooking, guys. Stay tuned. One of the most things that I wanna be addressing over here while cooking, because when I interacted with people at the party, there's some questions that they were asking me about. They wanted to know more about me. Do you know, I thought people don't know Biriziki Vlogs. That's one of the things that I thought, that people don't know about me. But they knew me, they knew I go by the name Biriziki Vlogs, and most of the questions they were asking, who's this lady? Who's Biriziki Vlogs? What's your real name? So I told them, you know what? I'm gonna be doing a video about that, and I'll be answering all of your questions. So please ask the questions. When I'm gonna be doing that video, I'll answer each and every one of the questions. And please, while you're watching this video, if you have any questions that you wanna ask about me, please ask. I'm gonna be answering them in any video that I'm gonna be doing. So one of the questions that they asked me, who is Biriziki? What's your real name? My real name is Sharon Kwamboka Mukaya. I think it's in my description. Sharon Kwamboka Mukaya, and Sharon Kwamboka Mukaya is a Kisii girl. A Kisii girl. Kisii is one of the communities, many communities that are found in Kenya. Kisii coming from a county known as Nyamira County. And in YouTube or in other of my pages like TikTok, Instagram, I go by the name Biriziki Vlogs. So if you're wondering who's this girl, please go there. Go on TikTok, click. You'll see Biriziki Vlogs over there. Go on Instagram, click. You'll see Biriziki Vlogs over there. Those are the only pages that I have. I'm not in Facebook. I've never been in Facebook. I only was in Facebook when I was in high school. That's the time that I was in Facebook. But right now, I'm not in Facebook. I don't know if I should create a page of it, a Facebook page. I'll sit down and think about it. But I only have Instagram and IG, going by the name Biriziki Vlogs. I'm back. I got a call. Normally when I'm vlogging, at times I get calls. Name that I was given by close friends, and the close friends, you kinda know them. I don't wanna mention them in this video. Yeah, I was given, it's like a nickname. We got it from a movie that we used to watch while we were in campus. The movie goes by the name Alibad. That's where you know the Riziki Vlogs from. If I spell the name, if you're tuning in and the name is kind of sounding, let me mix. I've just done onions. Let me mix. I don't wanna, so that you can't hear. If you're just tuning in, I'm cooking. I'm trying to be frying the meat. It's a cow beef. It's a beef meat. So I've added red onions. So Biriziki, the meaning of Biriziki, if I will spell the name Biriziki, it's Biriziki. Yeah, it's an Arabic name and a kinda a Swahili name. Riziki is a daily way of living. Abi Riziki, I'll do it when we do. Riziki is a Swahili word. When I do Abi Riziki, it's like we're making it Arabic. Riziki is how to sustain ourselves, way of living. So I decided, let me name my YouTube channel Biriziki. So that's the only way I am. I come from Kisii, a family of 4, 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Yeah, elderly sister who you've met before, then me, then my brother who's following me, and then we have a younger brother. That's how my siblings are, just like that. The second question that I was asked is how old I am. Oh Lord, with my age, I'm not gonna be answering that. That's one of the questions that I won't be doing. I'm sorry for that, because if you're a black person, you know it's disrespectful. At times it sounds disrespectful when someone asks you how old you are. But for on a note, if I wanna tell you, I'm not yet 30. When I'll get to that third floor, I'm gonna be telling you how old I am. Yeah, I'm totally not yet 30. That's the only thing that I would ask. You can imagine if someone meets you up and is like, how old are you? How are you gonna be feeling? You will feel bad. This is cooking. I'm using a simple fork to cook. It's becoming. I wish this could come closer, but yeah, just like that. just like that. Okay, then we go in with the tomatoes. It's a step at a time. I don't wanna do many spices. I'll just do simple tomatoes and onions, and then I top it up with a Royco cube. That's the only thing that I'll be using as a spice. The next question that they asked me was, a person asked me was, how did I get to find myself here at Nyaboanse village? How did I land here? How I landed here is I have a friend who goes by the name Mati Africa. Mati happened to get into the YouTube world first before me, and she encouraged me to do the YouTube thing. And for me, Mati Africa is born and raised in Nyabohanse. So through her encouragement, I started the YouTube journey. This YouTube journey has been a blessing to me. It has opened up my mind. I'm able to I've met so many people that I never thought I would meet in my own life. Like, it's expounding on the circle of people who are my friends. So while doing the YouTube, I started it while I am in Kisii, but due to the lack of influence, like I had no one to interact with who's doing this YouTube thing, because at my home village, there is no one who's doing YouTube. So due to lack of influence and all that, we sat down, thought on a way that I would get influence, and the only way that it was is for me to come to Nyabohanse. That's how I happened to land myself in Nyabohanse, happened to live in Nyabohanse. Yeah, that's the only way. The other one, this one was asked by a lot of people. This question, just imagine, it was asked by lots of people. This is my pepper, black pepper. It's sealed, it's never been opened. I'm trying to open it. Ooh, I've spoiled. Why am I shy? I'd say I'm not a shy person. Be rest assured, I'm not a shy person. The other question that was asked is, why don't I like interacting with people? Per se, I've interacted with lots of people, but I'm an antisocial person, because mostly, most of the time, I keep to myself. I don't know how to do this. I'm an antisocial person. That's whom I am. I might be in a room full of people are talking here and there. We'll just have a short conversation, and I'll mind my business, do my thing. Yeah, most people at times, I don't know, some have interpreted it like, I've seen somewhere, because I've seen this comment somewhere where someone interpreted my being silent like I'm being, I don't know how to put this, but when you're in a room, you're so silent, it's like you don't want to interact with people, you're keeping it to yourself, but I'm always like that, and I'm an antisocial person. Another thing, what's my greatest fear? Oh, my greatest fear. I have lots of greatest fear. One of my greatest fear that I never knew is it's gonna come to me, or it's gonna get to me that soon, is me losing a person who was closest to me. I lost the person to a disease, a cancer disease, and it's not been that long. Right now, it's like almost 10 months since I lost the person, and that is my greatest fear. Right now, I don't want to lose any other person who's close to me. I don't want that. At first, I thought I was strong. Wait until someone pricked me. It's been recently when someone like tried to mess up with me and brought up the person. I cried really hard. You don't want to know how I cried. I cried really bad. That has been my greatest fear. The other fear that I have is failure. I don't like this failure thing. Since I don't have anything to cover here, I'll use the other pot to cover there. I think that's enough. We're going to be cooking potatoes too. I passed by the market and bought some potatoes. My other greatest fear is failure. That's number 2 of my greatest fear. I'm so scared of failing, and I don't like that. That's why each and every day when I wake up in the morning, I say, God, thank you, and I want to work hard, unlike before. Yeah, I'm scared of poverty because poverty is not my thing. I'm scared of debts because debts is not my thing. Hey, those are some of the few fears that I have. I'm removing the outer layer of these potatoes a step at a time. Just stay tuned and see what I'm gonna be cooking, what's really going to be frying. The other question that I was asked a lot is, how do I manage critics? I know it's not that I've never faced some critics before. I've faced lots of critics before. How do I handle them? You know, it's good to be criticized. If you're out there and you're not being criticized, let me tell you, Maina, let me tell you, my darling, if you're not being criticized, just know you have a problem. There is a problem running deep inside you. Most of us, you have to be criticized in order to know your weakness, your strength, and at times when you're being criticized, take it positively. With me, I always take it positively. I always view the critique from every angle of where they were saying it, and then I put it to be my strength. That's how I always handle it. Let me check up this. I know at times people are being like, bring it positive, don't bring it negative. No. There is freedom of speech. That's one of the things that I always say. In this life, there is freedom of speech. And when there is freedom of speech, you are allowed to talk anything that you want to talk. And just in case, you can imagine if it were you being told whatever you are saying, how would you have handled it? Yeah, with me, I handle everything the way I am. Some of us, I'd say I've developed a thick skin that in order for you to break through it and get to me, you'll have to do lots of work in order to get to me. Let me check up on the meat. I think the tomatoes have been cooked. I don't want it to burn up. I'll be showing you a simple recipe of what I'm cooking. Let's check up on this. It's cooked. I covered this because I want the tomatoes to cook. Then I'll add 2 cubes to taste. These are the 2 cubes. I add a bit of black pepper. That's enough. Oh, just cook to the maximum. Now I wish I had cooked ugali. This is a very simple and quick recipe that you should try at home when you are alone. It's not that I'm doing soup, but I am adding a bit of it to cook. Then just mix. Back with my cover up. And let it cook. Now we let it cook. Back to our story time. You guys trying to get to know me while we be chopping up those potatoes. What do I love doing most? That was another question. A thing that I love doing most when I'm alone. I love being alone. Staying alone. I love silence. That's another thing. And that's why I think that's what has contributed to me being not social to people. That's what has really contributed to that. Especially in the mornings, that's when I love being in a silent mode, in a silent place, because it helps me a lot with meditation. Another thing that I love doing later on in the evening, listening to music, watching up reels on what to do next. I love watching podcasts. Yeah, they encourage me a lot. Girl talks, they encourage me a lot. Girl talks are what they like boost my confidence in this YouTube world, because when I came to the YouTube, I didn't know even how to interact with people. I didn't know on what to say. But right now, I can at least start the camera and talk. And the conversation is gonna be flowing smoothly with no interaction. Another question that I was asked is if I am that of an introverted person, an antisocial person, how do I relate with family? You know, family is another thing. And most of the introverts person, people who don't like socializing with lots of people, we do talk with our family members. We do talk so well. Uh, One of the basic things that we were brought up with, and it's the center of it all, is always remembering to love each other, always being there for each other, always having each other's back. That's one of the things that we were brought up and we were being sung to by the most loved person that I had lost like 10 months ago. It's almost being up to a year. So that's how I do deal with family. How I deal with family wrangles, we sort it up there and then. If it's fighting, let's fight. But we've never fought. Physical fighting? No, we've never done it before. I'm done with this. But quarreling here and there, we've quarreled lots of time. And let us sort it out, hug each other. You'll be so surprised, like they were quarreling last minute. Why are they together like that? That's us. I'm washing these up. Don't worry, let me rinse these because I used it to chop onions and tomatoes. It's currently at night. It's rained till night, till so late. It's 7 p.m. in the evening. Stay tuned. Are you curious? Are you curious wanting to know what I'm cooking? Stay curious and know what I wanna cook. This is my go-to. Let's check up on that. Woo! Woo! It's coming out how I wanted it to come out. This is what I wanted. I wanted it to come out like that. I know it's sweet and tender. Thank you, Lord, for making me this sweet meal. Let it cool down. I wanted it just like that. The next thing that I'm going to be doing, putting water in a basin. Then this is how I'm gonna be chopping. This is my aim right now. Like that and like this. And then I put them inside water. As simple as that. It's not something difficult. As simple as that. One of the things that I would change about myself is wanting to interact a lot. That's one of the things, but I'm comfortable with it because I don't know if it's lack of how to start a conversation with some people. I don't know if that's the issue. I don't know. And other things, everything, I don't fear the way I was created. One thing I know is I was created in God's image and likeness. That's one thing I know. And there is nothing that I can change about myself. What I'm uncomfortable with about myself is just one thing, my tummy. I have this stubborn tummy that I want to lose really bad, but it's not getting aid to the gym. It's not, the gym is not working. The slimming teas, tummy slimming teas, they are not working. That's the only thing that I can change about myself. The rest of the things, they are good. They are good to go. Otherwise, it's not that I'm uncomfortable with my tummy. I'm not uncomfortable with my tummy. I'm so comfortable with my tummy and I love the way I am because this tummy really has my back. It knows when to be there and when not to be there. It knows when I need to put a certain cute dress, it will be like shoop, disappeared, and it won't be there. That's one of the things, like it matches my body. I'm done. Are you guys still guessing what I wanna cook? Comment down below what you think, or in the Premier Gang, the gang. Comment down below what you're thinking. And while you're watching this, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm done. I almost messed this up because I started chopping absent-mindedly, chopping the chips, and then I remembered, oops, I was not cooking that. I was cooking something else. I'm washing this up. It's like oxidizing it. I'm washing this up for oxidization, removing some of the dirt. Let me put it here. You see, the first water is kind of whitish. I'll soak them up for the second time to oxidize them up. And one thing I've learned about cooking these potatoes this way is that it removes some excess starch. I didn't know this. Did you guys know that tomatoes that are big, huge in size, usually don't have starch? They have lesser starch, or is it a myth that tomatoes that are bigger in size have lesser starch, the ones that are smaller in size have more starch? So today, while at the market, I picked up on only big sized potatoes. So I'm soaking them up for something like 3 minutes. Yeah, for exactly 3 minutes. After that, I'm gonna be checking them out and doing the next step that I'm gonna be doing. Stay tuned, my loves. Stay tuned. I like the way it's going. Me cooking while doing storytelling here and there. What keeps me going? A question was asked. What keeps me going? A thing that always keeps me going is that one of the many things that always keeps me going is passion. I have passion. And I believe that whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna like passion to achieve things in my life, aims to achieve things in my life. People that keep me pushing is my family because we have each other's back. From my previous videos, I mentioned that we are three people who only depend on each other. If my sister is broke, she's gonna be calling me or call my brother. If my brother is broke, after 3 minutes, put it on fire, add water, and add in salt. Let the contents boil. Let me mix. Let them boil for 10 minutes. It stopped raining at least. I left everything and it overcooked. Hope it's not gonna be failing me. This is cold water. I'm cooling everything down. That's enough. Let the cooking oil heat up. I'm here with the potato. Cooking oil cooked that well till it's burning up. I'm trying to address the final questions that I was being asked. Let me reduce the heat. That was short. So I'm trying to address everything for the final, my bad habits, because they were like, at times when someone looks at you like this, it's like you don't have any bad habits that you have. Every person have a bad habit. Even me, I have bad habits that I feel like I should be living. One of the bad habits that I feel I should stop doing is not saying how I feel about things, not being able to express myself properly. One of those things really disturbed me a lot. Let me check up on this. I'm done checking up on it. Let it cook. Not expressing myself that properly, because with this silence of mine, at times you might talk something and you might piss me off that well, but I'll just look at you and be like, so that's what you meant, and assume you minding my peace, like me wanting my peace. That's one of the things that I always do lots of times. One of the things that I always do. That's one of the things that I always do lots of times. My wish is that I express myself more and more. If you do something that has pissed me off, I would like to talk, but mostly I use my facial expressions. I'll just look at you and be silent, mind my own business. I won't ask you a single thing, won't ask you a single dime. Yeah. Another thing that I think bad habit that I think I need to stop is being hot-tempered. This lady can be hot-tempered at times. Is it hot or short? Sorry, being short-tempered. I get pissed off that easily. I don't know why. I don't know how. But tiny little things piss me off at times. You can do something not in a good way, and I'll just with my silence, keeping silent, not expressing myself enough, but I've gotten pissed off. I'm just that short-tempered. Another thing that I need to stop is being antisocial. That's one of the bad habits that I'm praying to stop soon and soon. The last thing that I wanna stop completely, this now I wanna change completely, is sleeping without going out. If, for example, I have off days, if I have 3, if in case I have 3 off days, not going to work, not doing anything, do you know what I always do? I'll sleep in those 3 days. Wake up, eat, sleep, just within the house. I'll make sure everything is in the house, and then go into a deep sleep. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, wake up. That's things I like. I wanna go out there, socialize, but the way of going out there and socializing is getting harder and harder each and every day. Whew, lady, you need to change. You need to start socializing. So those are some of the questions that I got asked. Some I can't remember. Those are the only ones that I can remember. And please stay tuned, because more and more is coming up. Let's wait for our meal to be ready. We make them crispy, and stay tuned. Yeah, it's boiling. That's what is going on. I think it's ready. Not I think. It's everything is ready. Those are the other particles that broke up. They broke up when I forgot and overcooked it. My video was premiering and I just stayed looking at it, forgot that these needed to be cooking for like 10 minutes. That's why some of them broke up more and more. We are done there. Let the cooking oil cool down. We let this cool down for like 2 minutes. After that, what I'm gonna be doing is sprinkle a little bit of salt. Like that. And this is chips masala. What is happening? And this is chips masala. Ooh, that's a lot. I sprinkle a little bit of it too. Just mix. Mix the chips masala. This is like my serving plate. Let's do this. We serve it. Done. And then we're gonna be putting the meat that we cooked on the side. Sorry. Our serving spoon. Yeah, it's just as simple as this. Crunchy. Though I didn't want it to be that more crunchy. First bite for you, then me. Hope you've enjoyed that simple cooking process. This is what I'm gonna be having for dinner, and then of course wash it down with a cup of water. Hope you've enjoyed this video so far, and I know you coming all this way, you've watched me, listened to my story, it was kinda a Q&A and getting to know me better, all that put together. Yeah, thank you for always watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this and you've not subscribed, subscribe. Road to 5,000 subscribers till we meet again in the next video. Bye bye and good night. Welcome. That's the meal of the night.